He mentioned something along the lines of the kids don't understand it because they're freaking out. That's irrelevant. Adults freak out too, and just because they're too hyped up to listen to somebody doesn't mean that the laws don't apply to them. If they're old enough, or they are old enough to know not to do crimes, is what I mentioned before, and the laws apply to everybody, including children. And I mentioned that right now because he said that if they are children, then they shouldn't be considered adults. They shouldn't be tried as adults. But like I said, these are mainly for serious crimes. And he mentioned the counselors might help some of those kids like rehabilitate in their juvenile system. But he didn't mention how severe of criminals those kids were. He didn't mention he didn't mention how severe the crimes were that those kids committed. And after that, he actually contradicted himself by saying that a lot of the kids that are tried as adults are repeated offenders, which means the juvenile system isn't working, which means that both those statements are irrelevant because they contradict themselves. Gangs, yeah. And if they are not being rehabilitated, they're probably gang members or something. I don't know what you meant. Oh yeah, they still haven't mentioned anything about the gangs up to this point. If they're old enough to do the crime, then they're old enough to do the time. Second. Boom.
It's the best school.